Keir Starmer has sent a stern warning to social media companies amid swirling misinformation online about the Southport tragedy. The Prime Minister has told tech firms he will take necessary action to keep Britain's streets safe after misinformation on their platforms was blamed for violent disorder, riots and attacks on police. Far-right groups have amplified false claims about the alleged Southport attacker, including that he is Muslim and/or arrived illegally on a small boat, and groups have organized demonstrations on social media sites. In an emergency press conference in Downing Street, Mr. Starmer said, "Let me also say to large social media companies and those who run them, violent disorder, clearly whipped up online, that is also a crime. It's happening on your premises, and the law must be upheld everywhere. That is the single most important duty of government. Service rests on security. We will take all necessary action to keep our streets safe." The Prime Minister has announced a new national capability across police forces to combat the violent disorder seen in parts of England following the stabbings of children at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class on Monday. He thanked police officers who stood up to intimidation and violence as he said thugs who were rioting will feel the full force of the law. Pressed on what action he would take against social media firms, Mr. Starmer said Theresa Balance to be struck with social media platforms. He said, "Inciting violence online is a criminal offence and that is not a matter of free speech. It is a criminal offence." Clearly, in relation to platform providers, Theresa Balance to be struck. Social media platform providers, it's an amazing opportunity that we all enjoy as a country that is very important to us that these platforms are there to be used for the great opportunities that they provide. There is also a responsibility that goes with it. That's a space for a mature conversation to take place. The PM was also asked about the comments from Reform UK leader Nigel Farage, where he insinuated the truth was being held from the public in relation to the identity of the attacker in Southport. Mr. Starmer said, in relation to the comments of others, "Look, I'm not going to stand here and cast judgment on what others are saying. I know what I'm saying and I know I am saying it very, very clearly, which is my focus whenever I'm confronted with any questions about this is on the families and victims of those, particularly in Southport, who are so affected by this.